you're wondering what I'm doing up here in Asheville, actually, I had to come to a drop box because someone sent me a gift. And I'm going to do a video about that, but for now, I'll just show you guys.
Ain't nobody on.
That's okay. It records just like a video. Look at this. It goes with this. So we're out here at a foods place in Asheville, and I'm really glad I came down here because this is an amazing place. They've got all kinds of stuff in there, all kinds of food. Oh my gosh. So it probably won't be the last time I come down here. Hey Ray! Yeah, Jason's here too. He said hey. I was wondering about you today, Ray. I hadn't heard from you, and I was wondering, did you see what I got? Here, let me straighten this up. I'm sorry I was a few minutes late because there's actually people up there where you sit and eat, and me being introverted like I am, I don't like to sit around crowds and everything. You wouldn't think so, but that's the way I am. See, look. The reason why that was given to me was because Joey, which is in Jason's pocket, I think. Oh, okay. Joey doesn't fit in this thing properly. So, like, the only way you can get it to fit is to put it in at an angle. And then I guess you unscrew these things and you put it in at an angle. My concern would be that it might fall out or something. So the person that got it for me suggested that I use Joey as a secondary camera, like alongside the trail or something like that. So I did get it. I didn't get to text him. I really need to text him to let him know I'm on live. Are you on there, Michael? Yeah, it is nice. I know there's 2 people watching right now, but I can't tell. And Jason is here. The Jasonator is here because he's my muscle. Let me show you this gun that goes with me. Show him the guns, Jason. Right there. Right there. That's the muscle right there. He's protection. There's some things that I wouldn't do unless he was there, and I think it's so nice that he takes his time to come with me. So, anyway, that is a gift from one of my new patrons. I did get another patron yesterday. I did get another patron, so woohoo, we got 3. So, I love coming to Asheville. It is so pretty here. I would actually live here if I could. And to be honest with you, when I was thinking about my secondary college, I had thought about coming to Asheville because it is an art town. And when you went into this Whole Foods, you could see that because organic stuff is everywhere. They had homemade soaps in there for $25 a pound, I guess it was. It smelled good, but I just can't see myself paying $25 for soap. Ain't gonna happen. But we actually want to stay the night. We decided to stay the night and probably go downtown because I love it down there. There are restaurants. There's like there's Indian restaurants down there. There's Jewish food. There are art galleries everywhere, and I have wanted to go to Asheville for, gosh, forever, for a long time. I came down here during my college. We had college, what do you call that when you get on a bus? Field trip. We had a college field trip down here, the art, humanities. We came down to go through all of the art galleries, and they have quite a few here, so that's one of the reasons why I like to come down here. It's very nice. Of course, Biltmore is here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but the Biltmore estate is here. It's really nice to go through, but it's very expensive. I think it's like $80 a person, $85 a person. I'm not sure. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to be more prepared to go live, but oh, okay. I don't know what's going on with that. Michael just sent a text. He said he can't get it to load. Can everybody see me okay? Yes. Eddie said Jewish food is really good. Yes, Jewish food is good. When I had my Friday night fellowship, okay, great. Thanks, Ray. When I had my fellowship, we had an authentic Jewish Seder. We had a foot washing, and we roasted lamb in herbs, and we actually had the recipes for the bitter herbs and everything that goes with the Jewish Seder, and we had that at my house when I had the Friday night fellowship, and it was amazing. That service that we had went on till I think it was 2 in the morning. Of course, me being the leader there, I got to wash everybody's feet, and I did wash everybody's feet, and it was really cool. It was a great service. That's what we did to celebrate the Passover that year. I can't remember which year that was, but yes. But Asheville has a lot of culture here. It's a great place. They have a lot of live musicians on the socks, mimes, art galleries, like I said. Just a great place to come and visit. And Jason and I have talked about going down to Chattanooga. He has some family down there, but Chattanooga is another place that has art galleries and lots of little eateries and ice cream places, and yeah, I love ice cream. Ice cream doesn't love me. I do love ice cream, so yes, it is. It's a beautiful town, Radar. Radar, did you get to see the video about the repair, the leak repair? You were starring in that video. Did you get to see that? It came out really well. It was edited. Woohoo! I'm editing almost like a pro now. I hope you got to see that. It was a good video. So I just want to show you guys a little bit of food in here. Good, I'm glad you did. They have lots of food in here. It is organic.
Pretty good.
It is gourmet. Jason said it is good. It's about $8 a pound.
$8.99 a pound.
$8.99 to get a pound. Of course, I don't know how. I know I didn't get a pound here, so you might want to walk around this way because I think the airflow is going like this. Yes. He's gonna smoke, and if it hits my lungs at all, I start having asthma issues. So, Jason's so funny. He makes me laugh so much. He's such a good guy to come down here with me. So, if it's still on, he had to get over here so he could make faces at me. If it's still on, hopefully Jason and I in a couple of weeks are going to go see Radar. Yes, organic, Eddie. Organic shells and cheese. Hang on, let me show you. Let me show you. There's also a brewery. I can't say it. You got a little something right there. There's a brewer. Say it for me. Brewery upstairs. Eddie, look here. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. I'm not gonna eat it yet. I'm gonna wait until you guys. I'm gonna wait until I'm finished talking with you guys. We got the macaroni and cheese, and then you've got Joey. Okay. And then we've got sweet potato. Something I have never had. You might want to make sure the lens is clear because I think I put a thumbprint on it. This is a fried plantain, the banana thing. That's the way a country girl sees it. It's a fried banana. And then Joey's looking. Joey wants to see what's going on. Look, Joey. Eat it, Joey. Eat it. Eat it, Joey. You know you want to. This is country. It's got a little bit of sweet potato there. It's country. What do you call it, Steph? Potato salad. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't eaten. And then this was, I think it said paleo chicken. I'm not sure, but oh my gosh, it smells good.
I eat the tofu. It's good.
And then there was some other, oh, this was, no, this was Caribbean pork. Oh my gosh, guys, it smells so good. That chicken tasted like potted meat or something. It tasted weird. But anyway, if everything is still on with Ray, we're going to go up there and see him. But right now, Jason and I are trying to decide if we want to pull Penelope up there. It would be Penelope's maiden voyage. I would just have to get my insurance increased, of course, for the road, and then we'll be good to go, because everything's ready. But I know, cool, all right. We're actually thinking about staying all the way to Tuesday morning, because I didn't tell you this, Ray, but my what?
I got doctor.
Right. My friend, Miss Linda, that lives in Maryland, I'm sorry, Eddie, white circle thing, I don't know if it's on my end, but anyway, Miss Linda just got out of the hospital, and she is near Baltimore. I had cleaned her house for 3 years and became very close to her, and she, when I messaged her to tell her I was headed up that way, she said she had just gotten out of the hospital that day. She's like a mother to me. So my plan was to go ahead and take, hey Michael, to go ahead and take a little bit of time off that week if I can swing it, because I'm going to try to do this without crying, because they found some blockages. And just like with Miss Evelyn, you know, these people mean the world to me. Miss Evelyn is the reason why I went down to Vero Beach, Florida. Hey Michael, I'm glad to see you could make it. If I lose Miss Linda without going to see her, I cannot tell you what it would do to me, because I can't pause the video because I've lost so many people, and gosh, I don't want to lose her, so I want to go by Maryland to see Miss Linda too. So hopefully when we go up to see Ray, we're going to swing through and see Miss Linda too. Do I have fillings or cavities? Do I have braces? Oh my gosh, I've got missing teeth. Are you kidding me? Yes, she is on the way north. But actually what I was thinking about doing, Ray, is stopping to see her on the way down. And actually Jason has a doctor's appointment on Thursday. So we may end up having to leave Thursday and stay, you know, and plan it. I may go ahead, and I'm thinking about taking the rest of the week off. If I'm going to be working with you, then that'll recover the money that I miss out on. But dentist, I'm not sure what you're referring to. Hey Carolina, oh my gosh, I can't believe you came. Oh my gosh, it's such a blessing to see you, girl. Oh wow, I am going to be seeing you in person. You and I are going to do a collaboration together. It's Cool Cat Carolina. I can't believe it. Okay, back to the person that's asking about. Yes, girl. I'm going to come down there just to see you. We're going to do a collaboration, and I want you to bring your whatever it is you're driving. I want you to come up and boondock on my property. You can actually have electric up there. Okay, let me get back to the dentist person because I do want to talk about this. It will be a blast. That's going to be amazing. We need to contact each other like privately. Okay, I am missing I am missing all the molars on these. Yes, I had to have the molars removed, and let me explain what that was all about. When I was I was 11 years old, and we had something called Medicaid here in Tennessee. I didn't have any cavities in my teeth whatsoever, but the dentist claimed that my teeth were soft. They were not soft. He just wanted to make money. Yes, we're having a dental moment here for a second because I want to explain this. I actually had plans to get bridges done on my teeth, but it's very expensive. We're talking like maybe up to $4,000 now but anyway, what happened was every single molar that he filled cracked and started crumbling, and it was a very painful process, but there was no saving them. It wasn't going to happen. So I just had to have the remnants of my teeth pulled. Okay, so that's what happened with that. The dentist, the reason why I know that he did it for money is because he is the father of two dentists, one whose location is in Jefferson City that everybody goes to. I call him the butcher. And his brother actually has a practice down in Seymour. And yes, I did follow what happened with them. They got in trouble for cocaine and other things, but they got in trouble for that. And so they paid the price. They almost lost their practice. One of them had to actually go to the next county over and so forth. But anyway, yes, that's what happened to my teeth. And yes, I'm very conscious about it. I don't like to smile because of that, but I'm gonna have it fixed one day. So that's the story with that. Okay, so cat's out of the bag. Anyway, what else were we talking about? Going to New Jersey. So we're still trying to decide if we want to take the camper up there and save the money of staying the night somewhere every single night. Now Jason is saving up his money. Thank you, Michael. I don't worry about it too much because I did have beautiful teeth. I mean, the ones that are still there are beautiful, but I had the straightest teeth, you know. Anyway, God has a way. God has a way of redeeming everything, so I'm not real worried about that, but I did want to explain that. I don't know why that person asked. Okay, I was reading Eddie's comment there. You don't need molars. Okay, my hesitation on taking my camper, Carolina, is because it's the maiden voyage. I have basically moved my camper back and forth between Cott County and Sevier County, you know, a few times, but I have not moved it in a year and a half. And I had some trouble with Larry, and I had to do a bypass on his engine, and
She done it.
I did it. Yes,
all by
I did.
herself?
I did it all by myself. It basically took clipping two things, but so. Thank you very much. So, that person said my smile is great. And Marvel Comics, yes. Anyway, so my fuel economy is down to 13 miles per gallon. And so that's a lot less than it was before. Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, it's not just that, but also because we would want to do boondocking. And in that area where we're going, I'm not sure how well that's going to go off. I know that just about anywhere you have a Walmart or Camping World or something like that, you can do boondocking. I really want to do it. No, I don't want to get stranded up there, but I mean, I think with the amount of, yes, exactly, Michael, it would definitely be 7 or 8 miles per gallon. Why do you want to see my missing teeth? I mean, I don't. That's a first for me. No. Okay, but anyway, my concern is the tires. The tires are brand new, but it's been parked for a year and a half. So what I wanted to do is a local run, maybe somewhere like over to Asheville or somewhere like that. April, you and Jason need to pull the hubs and check the wheel bearings really good, fresh grease, etc. before you, exactly, that, yes, maybe so, Michael, I don't know. But yes, yes, because that is my concern. Camper tires are different than vehicle tires. So, stop it, Jason, you are, he's, stop it, turn it off. Really? That's okay. It's all right. For your camper, buy my Airstream. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We've got like 2 weeks. No, it's okay. It's okay. I just don't really want to jerk back my lips and show everybody my missing teeth, okay? Yes, I do have a spare, Michael. I sure do. And my tires are brand new. And I have a spare with Larry here, and I have a jack, and I have a scissor jack. So I have all that covered. But we're talking about a 10-hour trip, and when you're dealing with a camper, you've got to pull over and check to make sure, everything's going okay. Okay, Carolina, definitely want to do that. I'll be looking for your next video too, girlfriend. Bye. So anyway, we'll see what goes with that. We've got 2 live streams between now and then. Definitely. I did want to tell you guys that I have been connecting with the Nomadic Fanatic. Cool, okay, Carolina, I'll be looking for that. That's good. I watch, any of you guys that haven't watched Carolina's videos, pop over to her channel and check it out. Okay, yeah. That sounds good. So, do we ask the questions now or tomorrow? I'm talking to Carolina. I gotta have a sip of coffee. So, yeah, ask questions. I don't even know. Are you going live, Carolina? Tomorrow? She may have gotten off there. So anyway, that's what's coming up. That's what's in the works right now. As many of you guys know, I have been working on my fire pit and my flower bed, and it has been coming along great. I'm setting up my property like a campground. I also want to host some of the people that I'm connected with on YouTube. I want them to be able to come and dry camp on my property. So that's part of the plans. I would really like to do some off-grid cabins up in the woods area. I mean, if anybody's interested in building something, you're welcome to come up and do so. But there is not water on my property. So it's definitely off-grid. You might, I don't know, consider a composting toilet or something. I've thought about it myself. May still do that. So I do want to say also, I don't know if my chainsaw buddy is on and watching, but I have a chainsaw video, because let me tell you something. I went up my road yesterday This is where a briar attacked me. I went up my road with my chainsaw. Goodbye. Outhouse, yes, that's definitely an option. Thanks for tuning in, Marvel Comics. But yes, I went up my road after I got finished cleaning. I got finished like 3:30, and of course that's not the end of my work day. So I got my chainsaw out and took down the stuff on the bank so I can move my camper out. So that video is coming. I'm going to do some editing this weekend, possibly tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day that we were actually going to be coming up here, but I just got in the mood and texted Jason, called him. I have thought about digging a well. I've actually looked up videos about that. Eddie's asking if I've thought about digging a well. Honestly, my dad was a well digger, and I know you can do it by hand. There is water on this property, like groundwater, very close to ground level, because I watch it come pouring out the bank when it rains a lot. But, you know, digging a well is not something that's been on my to-do list lately. Eventually it may be. I've actually wanted to move my camper around for a year, but every single time I wanted to hook it up, it's been raining, and I'm not exaggerating, every single time, and my place turns into a mud pit. Oh no, I have looked into rain barrels, rain storage, things like that. I've saved a lot of things on my Pinterest. Jason wanted to say something.
No.
What he was talking about. But yeah, dealing with my sons and all those situations, which, okay, I just want to say, since I'm talking about my sons, yes, rainwater. We do get a lot of rain on my property. A lot of rain. Like every now and then I think Noah's going to come by. Oh, drill a well with PVC pipe with the tip on it. All you need is water pump. Okay. And then it disappears. I can't read all that half the time before it disappears. You'll have to send me a link to something like that, Michael. But my sons are still working their jobs, and they're actually doing very well. My son Samuel, the redhead, the one that, I'm not going to talk about the bad things. My son Samuel is being trained by the lead person to work with him, so that's a good thing. Joshua is the one that is the father of my grandbaby, which will be coming. It's due.
I got twins.
Yeah, we're not talking about you right now.
I got twin babies coming.
He's got to take the limelight.
Number 6 and number 7.
Go ahead and tell him about it.
No, back to you.
Jason is expecting grandbabies, twins. Twins! So anyway, my grandbaby is due on Thanksgiving Day. And the baby mama works at the Walmart gas pumps, Murphy USA, so when I stop to get gas, I pop over and I look at her belly. I can't actually touch it because that would make her very uncomfortable, because the women in my family start playing with their belly. So I'm not doing that to her because, yeah, we don't have that kind of relationship. That'd be weird. That would be awkward. Speaking of family, oh. Did you see that? What are you watching? You're supposed to be watching my video. Jason, they're talking to you and you're not even reading it.
I can't read it. Didn't know
Hey
I
guys,
was pregnant.
we're doing a live stream on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm having triplets. My son's having twins.
Oh look, Tiny's on there from my Facebook. I'm jealous, Jason. I want some grandbabies. Oh, sorry, I wasn't trying to
I
take
spent
that.
all week with all 5 of my grandbabies this week.
Here, let me get you set.
You're such a blessing. And then my oldest daughter, she's planning on the first of the year having her 4th child. course, she's not yet, but as she's grabbing a bite of food, I want all the grandbabies I can have. Spoil them and give them back to their parents.
Wonder what... I flipped that food. Where'd it go? He turns it back to me when I'm trying to eat. We lost somebody. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, my son Brandon, my oldest son, is 28 years old. 28, is that right? He was born in 90? Hold on a second, guys. Had some thyme in there. No, rosemary. Okay, my son Brandon, I lost another person, probably because I'm starting to eat. Anyway, he is on the road right now. He is an over-the-road driver now. Yeah, I'm finally figuring out this YouTube chat stuff. Hey, Tony, I'm glad you tuned in. Hey, everybody, this guy Tony is from my Facebook page, and so is Eddie, by the way. Eddie's actually local. I'm not sure about Tony. But my son Brandon made it through all the classes and everything, and he was in Texas last I heard from him, and he absolutely loved Texas too. And anyway, we were texting last night. So he is on the road. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for him. I would like to be an over-the-road driver in an RV, actually. That's the plan. So anyway, I'm sitting here with this food in my lap. I'm really curious about this plantain thing. Is that how you say it? It's the banana that stays green? It tastes weird. I don't like it. I am very country. Matter of fact, on my tag it says country girl. Yeah, I don't like the banana thing. You're homesteading for the weekend? Why would you do that? I'm just joking. I homestead all the time. Indiana. That's one of the states I've never been to. Indiana. That's one of the states I've never been to. Indiana. That's one of the states I've never been to. Right, I did not like it. It was like, it's kind of sour. I don't know, but that macaroni and cheese thing, that was really good. Really good. I don't know what we're going to do this evening, but it's probably going to include alcohol. I know last night it included alcohol, but we watched a movie last night. It was a really freaky, weird movie. Oh, you're a truck driver. I've never tasted a cooked banana peel. Can you read that? So, Tony is a truck driver too. Who do you drive for, Tony? I'm curious about who you guys drive for. Because Jack, my best friend Sandra, her husband, he was a truck driver for Wallace. And we talk about my channel when I'm over there visiting with them. And I tell him, you know, that some of you guys are truck drivers, and Jack will say, who do they drive for? And I'm like, I have no clue who they drive for. But Michael sent me a picture of something he was hauling 2 days ago, and I showed it to Jack. Jack was so impressed with that, Michael. But Jack, for years, drove for Wallace. He actually retired from there. So, you guys make sure you go over to see, yes, Fireball. I drank a Fireball last night. Actually, I drank 4 of those. Was that last night? The night before.
Thursday night.
Thursday night, I drank 4 of the little Fireballs. Oh yeah, that's when we went to the pool hall in Sevierville. And I've got some video footage from that as well. I have not edited yet. And then I saved 1 Fireball for last night. Last night I was drinking some vodka last night with some lemonade, I think it's what it was. Oh, I haven't seen that, Tony. I haven't went onto your profile. Actually, I only get on Facebook like once a day or once every 2 days. I've not had time to get on there. And actually, Michael, I want you to name this GoPro 6. I want you to name it. G6. We can call it the G-Spot. Yes. Yes, I'm a bad girl. I'm a bad, good girl. See? I need Jesus. I need him all the time. Yeah, my Facebook is not a drama book. Well, until I say something about everybody carrying guns. I don't know if you saw that conversation with that Mr. Treadway on there. I know, Radar. I'm bad. I am bad to the bone. I am a bad girl, and that's why I need Jesus. Yeah, Michael, I was actually going to have you name that GoPro, but I think it's already got its name. I think it's going to be the G-Spot. That's bad. Listen, we are all adults here. We are all adults. That's too little. I probably just crossed the line. And speaking of crossing the line, there's a line like right here at the bottom of the screen. I just crossed that line. I'm sorry. You guys have to know me, and that's me. That's just me. Well, 18's old enough, ain't it, Tony? I think we named this GoPro. I think it was me, actually. I have not been drinking anything. This is all straight from the hip, people. And honestly, I probably should have been a stand-up comedian. Right on. Oh, I'm embarrassed myself. Tony, that's supposed to say LOL, and it says Lou. Do you know what the Lou is over in Britain? Oh my gosh. I do have a very morbid sense of humor. Yes, I am thoroughly embarrassed right now. Because that's another thing about me. Jason and I were talking about on the way here. I was saying half the time my mind stays I don't even know how to say it. Michael, can you read those things when it comes up on there?
No, I didn't.
Michael just said something entirely hilarious. Oh my gosh. What was I saying? I'm showing my missing molars right now, and I've lost a viewer. Let me tell you guys something. Like 2 days ago, I lost probably 3 subscribers. I'm going to tell you something. I do not fret over that, because all along this channel has been all about my sons. I hope they're going to watch one day, but if I can't be me, I don't want to be on YouTube. I don't want to be on anything if I can't be me, but I was telling Jason, I said, half the time my mind is on sex. Look at him back there. He's probably watching. I said, I can't even remember what I said now because I'm thoroughly embarrassed. Oh my gosh. Yes, my mind stays parked on sex like 30 days out of the month. 30 days. The other day, I'm probably thinking about working or something. I see you back there. What were we talking about? We were talking about this. We were talking about sex. This channel is G-rated. People get it under control. Now, okay. Yeah. So we're going to put this thing to use like ASAP. And I want to thank my patron who bought this for me. Thank you so much. And you are still on my destination list. I want to tell you guys something. On my Google Maps, I don't know if this is private or accessible by other people, but I follow Jason, the nomad. Jason. I follow Jason. Did you hear that? He's grinning. Oh my goodness. I follow Eric, the nomadic fanatic, and I've been talking to him privately here and there. But anyway, I have been following his channel for a while now, probably 2 years. And I can hear myself talking. Take it back there at the end of the truck. Excuse me. Anyway, when he was going down the Lincoln Highway, which he just got off of, and when he was going down Route 66, I have been saving destinations to my Google Maps. So, as soon as you guys get me on the road, I'm going to be making my own videos from the Lincoln Highway and from 66. But what just hit my mind was, it's definitely not going to be in the wintertime when I go on Lincoln Highway. Gutters. Okay, guys, get off of it. Get off that subject matter. We're losing people. We've lost 3 people. Yes, he is. And it is hotter up in New England right now than down here. So he should definitely be down here in the Smokies. Which I've tried to get him down here. When he took that trip down to, I think it was Alabama, because he was having the, I think he was having the wrap done to his RV down there. I messaged him privately and I said, look, yes, Eric. I said Jason because he was back there goofing off and had my attention. So when he was down there, I messaged him and said, look, I really want you to stop through. If you get close to Gatlinburg, please stop through. I want to meet you in person because I know I'm going to be meeting him in person. I know I'm going to be meeting a few other people. I actually had dreams about it. So he was like, darn it. By the time he checked that message, he was like, I'm already up. I think he was in Kentucky by then. So hoping one day to have a collaboration with him. He's like me. He's very introverted. I'm very introverted too. Even though I like to get on here and make my videos and everything like that, like just like when I was in Whole Foods and got this food, we went to 3 tables and I just said, look, no, Michael, get out of the gutter. Get out of the gutter. No, that's not what I meant. Stop it. Oh my gosh, he's got ADHD. Anyway, you guys, you're like making me lose track of what I'm thinking about. I was uncomfortable around all those people, so I got in my truck and I drove around to the back of the flipping grocery store, and that's where I'm making this video. Because I like to be like out in public and everything like that when I'm in the mood for it, but if I'm going to be talking to my subscribers, I'm not going to be like sitting out there in front of everybody. And that's weird because I've actually ministered in front of like hundreds of people, but that's different. I don't know. So you got a public face and you got a private face. Speaking of ministry, my pastor friend, yes, okay, it was Georgia. My pastor friend over in India is begging me to come over there and do crusades. I'm so far from ministering right now, it's not even funny, but back in the day, they were trying to They actually were setting up crusades to get me to go over there, because if you put a pretty face in front of, especially an American, over there, they'll get crowds, like tons of crowds, right? Yes, I used to minister and preach and do all those things, pray for the sick and everything like that. I'm kind of in a wild child time of my life right now, but I still reverence and honor God and spend time with Him. Anyway, so that almost happened. That may happen in the future, but the problem is when you have a felony conviction, they won't let you leave the United States unless you get an expungement or whatever. So, at some point in my future, that's going to be part of my future. So, another thing I want to do, and he probably doesn't like me mentioning this, but I don't care. My friend Dustin Porter has 8,000 subscribers, but he only has like 8 videos. I've got 400 something videos. I have more videos than some of the biggest channels that I follow right now. So my videos, some of them suck, but guess what? Some of their videos suck too. Everybody has to start somewhere. So eventually my channel's gonna skyrocket. And we're gonna remember these days when it was just the 6 of us, 7, in the back of in a parking lot back behind the Whole Foods having live stream. Yes, the felony thing in the state of Tennessee is a lifelong thing. You have to. I didn't get to see your comment before it disappeared, Michael. I'll get back to that in a second. Every time somebody comments, it brings it back up. So maybe you could just do a dot or something. But yes, when I was 18 years old, I was um, I was arrested in Memphis, Tennessee, and I had 3 or 4 felonies, and I think it was 4 felonies and 3 misdemeanors. I was looking at 7 years at the penitentiary, but because I didn't have any priors, it got dropped to 1 year for each thing, and they ran it concurrent, and they ran it at 30%. So I had already served 3.5 months of jail time, which is considered very hard time in Memphis, Tennessee. I don't care to tell anybody about it because that's where I met the Lord. And that's where I first started ministering as well. But they ran it concurrent, so I served all that. I had already served my time by the time a year later, when they actually took me in to do my time, they sent me to the penal farm in Shelby County, Tennessee, and I served another month and a half before my paperwork came through and I was released. So I really overserved my time, so I can go get in some trouble, and maybe I won't have to serve any time. I'm joking. I would not do that on purpose. But anyway, when I went into the jail at Shelby County, I was scared to death. We need to get you a PA system, a big speaker, so you can set up by a fountain and talk to your subscribers out in public. I had a dream about that, actually. Now that you're bringing that up, I had a dream, and I texted Ray first thing in the morning, and Ray can tell you, I have prophetic dreams, I always have, but I had a dream probably 3 weeks ago where Ray and a bunch of my subscribers, we were all on a bus, and we had traveled 10 or 11 hours away to meet with another bunch of subscribers, and it was actually a black church choir. Some of my subscribers were part of that, and we met in a big amphitheater, which was on their way to their event, and it was amazing. So I had a dream about that. I know that my channel is going to go, that's fine whenever God gets it there. That's good. He'll have me ready by then. I'm not ready yet. So anyway, yes, I had a dream about that, Michael. So Ray, you might as well get the bus ready, because we'll be going live. But yes, when I was in Memphis, I was very naive, and I had 2 co-defendants. I don't want to give out a big bunch of information, but I had been smoking crack for about a week. Maybe it was 2 weeks. I had just gotten my driver's license, and they Right. No voting, no gun ownership. That doesn't mean I don't have one. I am a hillbilly after all. And we listen, us country girls, we are always packing something. I promise you. I'm always packing something. So anyway,
2 guns right here.
that's right. I'm packing Jason, the Jasonator. And Jason's my muscle. He's gonna go with me wherever I go. He gets a free trip. He gets the, it's not always free. A lot of times he pays for it all because he's actually my biggest supporter probably. But yeah, that's what happened. So they both claimed that they didn't have a driver's license. I was very naive. I was just as nice then as I am now. And so I pawned this stuff and did some things. It was very stupid. Yes, Big J has got some big guns. Yes, he does. Right. Okay, Eddie, usually I actually do have a journal. Um, and I do write down my dreams. I've actually been keeping a journal since 1996, when I was 95 rather, when I was pregnant with Joshua, my baby, my littlest. When I was pregnant with him, I started journaling because I also started doing Bible studies. My husband at the time, Chris, he and I led Bible studies in our home. And that was an ongoing thing throughout our marriage. But anyway, so I have been journaling for that long. And any of you guys that are on my Patreon, any of you guys that are on my Patreon knows that I write. And I am actually a writer. I've always been a writer. I made my first book when I was a little girl. We can do that, Michael. Set it up. Let's go. I'm good. We'll go to Times Square. I'm like Eric about going somewhere like Times Square. I'll be like, you watch somebody else's videos if you want, a tour of a city, because I am definitely not going to be doing that. So, anyway, what was I talking about? The journaling. But anyway, if you go on my Patreon, if you become a supporter, and you can for as little as like $1 a month, and you can read my blogs on there. My eyes twitching because I'm tired. Yes, my writing. Radar reads them every day, and Michael does too. And you guys, Sandra just started supporting me because she read some of my blog posts and she really liked my writing. So Sandra is a reader. I used to be a reader. I used to read probably 2 books a week. Now I want to write 2 books a week, but I have to be cut loose from the house cleaning, and that's, up to you guys. Or if I get online work. Jason and I were just talking on the way up here. It wouldn't take much for me to cut loose and be full-time in my RV traveling, because my bills are so small. You guys probably make that much money a week, honestly, because when I sold my house, I paid off my debts. The only thing I owe right now, hey Ray Ray. Yes, she is a sweet lady, Radar. Ray actually got to go meet Sandra and Jack in person when he came down to fix the leak damage. Sandra's a very good cook too, isn't she, Ray? So yeah, as soon as my support grows to the point where, my bills are like under, I think it's $400 a month. I still owe for the grading work. Cool. That's awesome, Ray Ray. Cool. Awesome. Do you do videos too? Because we can come along. As soon as my support goes up to about $500 a month, then I'm going to be full-time. I'll be cutting loose. I know Miss Joanne doesn't want that to happen anytime soon. Yeah, Jason is better than a 38. He used to do a lot of barroom brawling, but he's a teddy bear until you mess with me. Oh, you're in Jacksonville, Florida, Michael. We went through there. We listened to AC/DC going through Jacksonville, Florida. Oh, 2 days ago. Awesome. I like Nashville. Actually, we want to go, like, work our way around Nashville. I haven't really wandered around Nashville too much. Yeah. Yes, Michael showed me some pictures from California, actually. I'm going to be out there one day as soon as you guys put me out there. That'll be awesome. But talking about Jason and fighting, I think he knows his way around that arena. But he doesn't like to fight really too much.
When you own a bar, you tend to have to do that.
Well, I hope that the Walmarts are still going to be allowing boondocking when we get started, because that's probably where we're going to go. That, and when we get further out west, we'll be doing BLM land, because I really like the option of BLM land, you know. And after I saw those pictures that Michael sent from wherever that was, with the big boulders and everything, and the mountains, I'm ready to go. I am, but I do want to say this, though. I can't cut loose until, like, Miss Joanne and Bill don't need me. I'd say that they're still allowing it, Ray. It's just some of them, you know, don't. But for the most part, most of them do. From what I've been hearing from the people I follow. But anyway, Miss Joanne's going to be getting out of the rehab that she's been in because her leg was broken. She fell next week. I don't... Can you guys... I guess you guys can read each other's... Are you watching?
You can't read them.
Well, they're talking to each other. So you must need to enable the comments. It's down in... Don't give me that look. He's giving me a nasty look.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Jason's pretty protective unless we're down at AJ's or one of those local places. And he's like, you can protect yourself. Because I've had guys say some bad stuff around me, and he just walked off. It really made me mad. I was going to say it pissed me off, but I wasn't going to say that. But I just did say that, actually. It made me mad. I think I even made a video about that. Oh, well, one of the people I work for, their son lives in Jacksonville, and he wants me to come down there. He and his wife wants me to come down there and help him figure out how to start a YouTube channel. I actually have a couple of people that want me to help them start a YouTube channel. Huh. Ray just mentioned South Dakota. According to my mom's side of the family, the Walmart in Smyrna, Tennessee.
I got family down there in Nashville.
Oh, Nashville. No, I was, the kind of Indian that I am is actually from North and South Dakota. Blackfoot Indian. So I'm wanting to go to North and South Dakota. I've got several places saved from out west that I want to go to. New Mexico. What about New Mexico? Smyrna, Tennessee? Where is that? I've heard of that.
Smyrna's right there, outskirts of Nashville.
Did we go through that to go to Kentucky?
No.
No, because we turned north on the other side of Knoxville.
We haven't been that way yet.
I've been
Well, we have
across the state probably 20 times. It's an 8-hour drive. And did anybody see my picture of my dad on my Facebook that I shared? That picture of my dad, I think Tony saw it.
You can see. You can read the comments.
That picture of my dad was from one of those Memphis trips. My dad had to take me back and forth to Memphis every month because they kept rescheduling my court dates. Yeah, I went through Smyrna. I recognized the name because we had to go sometimes twice a month. And I took a picture of my dad down behind the big pyramid on the banks of the Mississippi River. And that's when that picture was. That's not the time that they. Yeah, yeah, my dad. Um, they didn't take me in that time, but it is, Michael. But one of the times that they took, you should have seen my dad. It was out of the blue. We had no idea that they were going to take me back into custody, and it was actually on August the 8th of the next year. Because August the 8th is when I actually got arrested and put in jail. And exactly 1 year later, on August the 8th, they took me back into custody. And I'm so glad that my dad had his girlfriend with him at the time, because he sat back there, because they took me through the swinging doors and sat me down, and he was sitting back there crying. That killed me. That killed me. Because I was daddy's girl. My dad's a Ford man, and I was the daddy's girl. And Jason actually knew my dad.
I guess I knowed your brother 20 years.
They're getting X-rated again. G-rated could actually have a different meaning now. But Joey, poor Joey, he still wants to get used. He will, bless his heart.
We've been using them going down the road.
Yes, we've got a lot of footage on Joey today. Going through the tunnels, going through the gorge, listening to that song. I don't want to use your love tonight.
All I want to do is use your love tonight.
All I want to do is use your love tonight. That's not what that song says.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
All I want to do is use your love tonight.
Do you guys hear Jason over here singing? Who is my boyfriend? I do not have a boyfriend. I have a lot of pretty, pretty boys that I call friends. All right, Michael. Jason is in the truck with me. Actually, he's outside of the truck now because he's right over there and I can't turn. Yes, I don't like the gorge either too much. I like to go down the gorge at night. Jason, come over here. I go down the gorge at night because I drive it like a race car driver. A lot of people think that Jason is my boyfriend. Come over here. Jason is not a boy. He's a man. So he's a man friend. Jason is my man friend. 50 miles an hour. Shoot, I go down that gorge a lot faster than 50 miles an hour.
75.
Jason can tell you. Ray Ray was asking who my boyfriend is, and I told him, you're not a boy. So,
Man friend.
yeah, Jason's not a boy. He's a man. Yeah, at times, I have to say, I do not do 100. Stop it. I do not do. I do not. Right. I do not do 100 going down the gorge in Larry. However, in my Durango, 100 was done very often. My Durango was a toy. I loved my Durango. If I could get a Durango now, I would do it. Sorry, Larry. I would have Larry too. I would have more than one truck. Because why not? Jason's watching. Alright, guys. I can't believe we've actually hit an hour. Well, I don't get behind the slow trucks. They get behind me. That's right. 80. Old ladies hauling jazz. That's right, Radar. That's exactly right. No, I didn't hurt Larry's feelings. Larry's got a, what do you call this? I
Gear
don't
shift.
hurt. Larry's got a gear shifter right here. I don't hurt his feelings at all. Besides that, I get inside his engine every chance that I can. And he loves it. Like I think Larry tears up just so I'll get in that engine. Don't you, Larry? I'm sure of it. And I put on my Ford shirts. Like Jason went and got my Ford shirt for me because why did you go get that Ford shirt? Why didn't I go?
Because I was down there and you wanted a different shirt. You wanted to collect them.
Yes. Oh, did we go there? I don't think you can actually have something between a girl and her truck. And if we could, I wouldn't tell. These hands, okay, let me tell you guys something. You know how much I like my chapstick? Guess what I found today? Jason looks like Michael's son-in-law, he said. I've got pink lemonade, but guess what I found today at Dollar General store? Key lime. I found key lime. I don't have it with me. Oh, yeah. Key lime chapstick. But I left it at the camper. And we were not actually planning on coming down here and staying the night. But when we got down here, we were like, let's stay the night. And Jason whipped out a bunch of money in his pocket and started counting bills. And guess what? We're staying the night. Well, there was something else involved in that too that I won't talk about. We like Asheville. And we want to go like wander around downtown and have the time to do that. And my eyes twitching again. I don't know what these people are doing. They're probably taking their break and coming back.
How many people typing in there?
Huh? Oh, okay, let me show you. Jason asked how you guys are typing in there. Do you want to tell him or do you want me to show him?
Show me.
Right here. All messages you send will appear publicly. Let's see. I think you go to, alright. Oh, you have to create a channel to join the chat and you don't have a channel apparently. So,
I barely know how to dial up.
create a channel. There you go. You should definitely call it Jasonator. Alright, now you can chat. But you have to go all the way down. What the heck have you been watching? You should see the porn that pulled up on his. I'm joking. I have to tell you I'm joking. He'd kill me. He actually watches wrestling on there. But it was a bunch of naked men. Really? I wouldn't have guessed that, but I know you can boondock in Newport because I see them. Hey, Jason. Because I see them doing that all the time in Newport. Just started pushing things. Well, Jason was asking how you can comment on the live stream, and he didn't actually have a channel, so you have to create a channel to be able to comment on the live stream. I'm losing like thoughts. Every few minutes I'm zoning out. Wonder what I'm thinking about. Probably food, wouldn't you say? Oh my gosh. You know what, Ray Ray? I would never stay in an RV park for $100 a night. Are you kidding me? No way. Ever. I would boondock. I would stay in the back of this truck before I did that. So, we need to look up billiards clubs here in Asheville. So get off my live stream and look up billiards clubs. Jason likes to be bossed around.
Nearest.
He did. Just Badlands. I think that's where my people are from. My Indian people. My Scots-Irish people are not. My Scots-Irish people are from across the ocean. I always make it all about me. Uh-oh, I gotta plug in. So, let me get this plugged. Anyway.
My phone just cut out.
Did it?
It's dead.
Where's your plug? Here it is. Anyway, we've got to figure out what we're going to do in Asheville tonight. Besides finding a hotel room. Oh, your cord's not that long, so he already disappeared. I had that app, RV Parky. Here you go. Jason's going to look up pool halls around here because we're actually going to go play pool.
Arden, North Carolina.
Oh, probably have to put gas in before then.
Arden. I don't know what Arden's at.
So, are any of you guys near Asheville? I know Radar isn't. I know that Ray Ray isn't. And I know that Michael isn't. Eddie, look what Eddie said.
Yes.
Gee.
It's about beer 30.
It's beer 30, he said.
It says I got 60%. Why did it kill it?
Greenville, are you talking about are you talking about Greenville, South Carolina, or are you talking about Greenville, Tennessee? Oh, you could, Michael. That would be awesome. Come on up here. You can meet us. Michael said he could be here in the morning, by the morning. But you're trying to rest too, though, because you just came off the road. Okay, Tony, are you talking about Greenville, Tennessee, or Greenville, South Carolina? Because we had talked about going to Greenville, South Carolina to see my cousins. Look what Radar said. I'm only 11 hours away. Eddie's got an ice cold
Tennessee.
Rolling Rock. I always
Greenville,
stay at the
Tennessee.
Biltmore when I go to Asheville. Oh, there's billiards in Greenville, Tennessee?
Yeah.
Oh,
I played them.
count us there. We're going. Let me tell you something about Jason. When we get home, when we're on the road, it's all about the Southern Lady. Every bit. Every bit. Even when we're playing pool. But when we are in Tennessee, I may as well not even exist. We go to a pool hall, and he sits me down somewhere, and that's it. He's gone. That's right. It's true. Look at it. It's true. It's true. Because when we're in Tennessee, I'm not the Southern Lady to him. I'm April. See, I should always be the Southern Lady to him.
Yes, she does play pool.
Yes, I do. And let me tell you something. When I was at that... No, I'm not. I suck. Actually, the reason why I'm not so good at it right now is because I'm actually supposed to have contacts. And I've noticed that I can't play when I have my glasses on. Because when when I'm lining up the shot, it lines up weird with my glasses on. And I've not had contacts in months because my contacts cost $90. Like, I had to get a box for each eye because I have astigmatism. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this eye is shaped different than this eye. and I had to have different contacts for both eyes. So I just stopped buying them and started going without, because I believe God can heal my eyes and I can actually see better than back then when I stopped wearing them. So, and play pool. They did? Huh. I wonder why. Because a lot of the casinos want you to boondock there so that you'll go in and don't talk about gambling too much, because he'll start fiending.
Fiending.
Oh. That is no, I do play better when I drink. Jason can tell. Do I not play better when I drink?
Yes.
Because I relax. Honestly, I do a lot of things better when I drink. Oh. Arby's. Michael, you must be doing talk to text. Or your autocorrect's working. So, the closest place to play pool, he said, is 8 miles from here. And I'm hoping that we go there, because on occasion when we are out of town, I whoop him bad. And it makes him look really funny when he loses. It's like he tucks his tail. And he does really lose. He does. Like, usually he will... TMI. Yes. I'm so sorry, Tony. I'm so sorry. That's who I am. Ask Jason. I'm constantly, 100%, constantly joking around about that sort of thing. I'm sorry. Red Bull and Captain Morgan.
Sure, no more Red Bull.
Jason, last week we went, gosh, I guess we just took a drive. That's when we saw that Civil War monument thing down at the lake. He had too much Red Bull and it made him sick. It really did. Because, it's...
Red Bull and Jägermeister.
Yeah, and your body can only handle so much, so...
I drank that whole bottle.
Yeah. But, yeah, we'll probably be letting you guys go pretty soon. It's been really fun tonight, and I'm so glad that you guys are, messaging and everything. If you can come to the Asheville area, you can private message me. Don't private message me on YouTube, because I have to open my laptop and see those messages. I cannot... I usually don't even know they're there until 2 or 3 weeks after. So you can private message me on the Facebook page. Can you message Jason?
Jason don't have no accounts.
Oh, okay. Hey, you gotta ask him. I don't know. I think he's gonna get out smoked. Okay, anyway, if you can be in the Asheville area, you can text me if you have my number. Generally, my patrons have my number. I'm just gonna tell you, my patrons, not the ones that, well, the $3, I've got one. You're gonna have to just read that for yourself.
No, I'll pass.
Oh, he's out smoking. Okay, guys, I gotta turn this because my neck's hurting. Anyway, I'm just gonna say, if you're my patron, like $20 and above, you're gonna have my number. He said he just wanted to get rid of Jason. Okay, that was hilarious. Okay, anyway, that's just the way it is. Just because, I don't know, I kind of feel an obligation to be in touch with people that are supporting me, like, to that level. I don't know. My mother, you know, she just kind of drilled it into me that we were not to go to school and, sorry, hang on a second.
I'm sorry.
That smoke, it's okay. I just can't breathe it because it's like,
I have
it hits me right here.
I'm too busy getting out of the truck so fast.
That's okay. Um, it's not easy for me to accept patronage. So, I don't feel like I have to give my information away or anything like that, but I just personally feel like, you know, if you care about supporting me to that level, I just want to, I want to know you. I want you to be part of my journey. And I have to say, I have made some of the best friends that I have ever had on my YouTube channel, on Patreon. You know, Ray is amazing. I just have to tell you, we had a great time when he was here when I wasn't sick from the heat. We had an awesome time. I mean, you know, to just have somebody come and work on my camper like that, yeah, you can be part of my journey for free. But, you know, there's just certain privileges that my patrons have, you know, that's just whatever. But yeah, you can be part of my journey. You can come on here and, no, you can come on here and watch everything and be a part of my YouTube channel, sure. But anyway, you know, I just want to say thank you to my patrons. You guys would mean the world to me. I want you to know that I pray for you. I pray for you while you were on the road. I pray for your business. You know, I pray for your life, your relationships, all that stuff. You know, and something I want to do. My friend Sandra, she's supported me for probably 16 years now. And when she come to understand what my Patreon page was, she signed up for what she could afford, you know, and that's fine. Yeah, okay. But anyway, I just really appreciate my patrons, and I just want you to know that. I'm going to let you guys go here pretty soon because it's probably getting late. We've been on here an hour and 22 minutes. My food is definitely cold. Yes, Radar is right. It's been a good chat tonight, and I really appreciate you guys chatting back and forth. I like to hear about what's going on with you. I love it when you comment in the comments below the my videos. I was thinking movies. I don't know why. One of the things that's discouraging to me is when I comment on some of the bigger channels and they just hit the heart. I'm not going to do that. As long as I can respond to you and talk with you and be a part of your life, that's what I'm going to do. When I can't do it personally, that's when things are getting out of hand, you know, and this is my life. I was made for this. So, yeah, let's hope that YouTube doesn't go down like Facebook's going down. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's been really good tonight. I'm going to go. We're going to go. Yeah, he probably would, actually. Okay, Eddie. Yeah, you guys go get something to eat, and I hope you have a good evening. And thanks for taking the time to spend time with Jasonator and I. He's actually got me on Joey right now. I want to say a thank you to Michael for the G-spot and for the gimbal. It means the world to me, and it's probably going to really boost my channel. And Ray, thanks for thanks for showing up. Good night, Radar, and I'll talk to you really soon. Thanks for showing up, Tony. Hey, Kodiak. Hey, thanks for showing up, Eddie. You know, I just love you guys. You know, thanks for spending this date night with me, and I hope you have a good night. And I just want to tell you again, thanks, Michael. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to hop off here, guys. And Michael, if you can come up to Asheville, let me know. Hey, that's a hop off here, Kodiak. So you guys have a good night. and I will see you on my channel. Talk to you soon.